Hey, Deshaun, thanks for doing this. Not to get a kind of a comparison game with Kevin and everything, but how do you view your role as compared to his? I mean, do you guys think you're the same kind of back, or do you like relishing in different styles?
I believe that I believe we're similar in many ways. We both run physical. We both can catch the ball out of the backfield, and we feel like we can both make guys miss out of the backfield. Somewhat similar, but I mean, when you watch the film, the tape, it's a little different, just because of the size that we are. Like I wouldn't say he's a smaller back, but he's a little shorter versus me being a lot taller, so it's a little different.
Ben?
Okay, so Deshaun, it seems like you've kind of settled into sort of at the moment the role of kind of a number two back, a little bit of change of pace. Does that require a different approach? Is that a little bit of a different experience, or is it all just kind of running, carrying the ball, that kind of stuff?
It's kind of the same approach, go, with the mindset to try to score the ball or whatever the situation may be, get the first down. Just the same, just same attacking mindset, just run the football, give me the ball, block, all that stuff, catch the ball, run physical.
Rick Henry?
Hey, Deshaun. Coach Muschamp over the past few weeks has talked about how winning helps develop confidence. Have you seen that at practice after 2 weeks of winning? And what kind of effect does that have on practice? Is the concentration level improved? Are people making less mistakes?
So, like you said, winning does come with confidence. We beat a really good Vandy team. We beat a really good Auburn team. And today, I feel like practice we were really locked in, dialed into what we had to do and what we had to get accomplished. And also just competing. We just compete every Tuesday. Like Coach Muschamp says, we have to win on Tuesdays. And I think it does bring a little more attention to detail to the practices. And a lot more competitiveness, just so we can push each other to get better, to play better on Saturday nights.
Pete Acabelli?
Deshaun, what kind of an opportunity is this for you guys this week? Because no matter whether LSU is struggling or not this year, they are the defending national champions. Is this a chance for you guys to make a big statement about what kind of a program you are?
Always. We always try to go out there and make a statement, and I always try to go out there and win. Coach Muschamp said today, opportunity to play in Death Valley, just an opportunity to play in Death Valley, which is going to be really exciting, especially at 7 o'clock.
Eric Boynton?
Yeah, have you seen a much kind of different side out of Shi Smith this year? It just seems like he's, maybe a lot more talkative with the opponents and just kind of really animated out there this year, more so than in years past, Deshaun.
Maybe more so last game, but I've known Shi for probably like 3 years, and he's always a fiery, competitive dude. Competitiveness gets when Shi wants to be competitive, it just comes out, it just leaks out of him. So, that's what happens there.
Josh Kendall?
Is he a pretty talkative guy around the locker room with his teammates? He's kind of fairly quiet when he deals with the media.
He's quiet. He's a cool guy. He talks to us. He cracks jokes, stuff like that. He's a really cool guy. I didn't know he was that shy around you guys.
Josh Kendall?
Hey, Deshaun, I don't know how aware you are mid-play of what Adam Prentice is doing, but do you have a memory of a favorite Prentice block, a favorite moment?
Oh, Saturday when we played Auburn, we ran a play. He caught the ball out of the backfield, and all I hear is boom. And it was loud. I was like, bro, jeez, Adam just ran through that, man. That was it. That was it right there for me. I even commented on his Instagram post, boom. That was it.
Is that, louder than it normally is when people hit each other out there?
I just know, just because I consider Adam as a semi-truck. So I just know when he hits someone, if they try to come with it, I just know he's going to get the best of them. So it's just like a boom.
Are you aware that he's an engineering guy?
Very smart. He knows the playbook like the back of his hand. Like he even tells me what to do. Like when he play the same position.
Were you surprised he was Offensive Player of the Week?
I mean, I feel like sometimes he might have. I feel like he could have got a couple weeks. You know, because Adam works hard and he does what he's supposed to do all the time.
Sure.
Mike Yuba.
Deshaun, you mentioned attention to detail. What else would you say you've noticed just in the team the last 2 weeks in comparison to the first 2 weeks of the season that has allowed you guys to have that execution to be able to get these wins now?
I mean, we haven't really changed over the past couple of weeks. I mean, a lot more emphasis on Tuesday practice, of course. But other than that, like I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, like in order for us to win games, it's gonna come down to execution. Execution from all 11 guys on the field, at least on offense, because that's what it takes. One guy doesn't do their job, then, I mean, it might screw the whole play. You never know when that one play can make a difference.
Colin Taylor.
Deshaun, questions for you. First of all, what was your first reaction when you saw Jazz turn time for the first time?
I was like, bro, where do we get this guy from? It's like, I was like, dang. At first I thought he was a freshman. I was like, bro, he's too big to be a freshman. And they would just tell me he was a JUCO guy. I was like, man, he's big.
And I guess last year around this time, you guys beat Georgia and then ended up going 1-5 down the stretch. This week seemed like a turning point for the season. How do you guys, what feels different this year compared to what maybe last year, and how do you guys avoid kind of the letdown you guys experienced after that Georgia game?
I would say for sure, like preparation. Like we've been preparing like hard, and and it's been a long summer. Like believe it or not, with all this COVID going on, like we've been preparing, we've been practicing. Like we've been ready to go. We might have won our first 2 ball games, but I think we're more dialed in than ever now.
Hale McGranahan.
Sean, I believe you're the running back when the carry-on took his reverse against Vanderbilt. What do you recall from that play, and thinking back to his carry against Auburn too? What do you see from him when he's turning the corner as a ball carrier like that?
I remember being in the play, and my coach told me to soft toss it to the carry-on, and I tried to like put a little magic on it and try to do a no look, and I think that fooled the defense a little bit. But then, he took it to the house. Good block. Colin Hill actually blocked 2 people on that play. Gave the carry-on an opportunity to score the ball. We come back next week with Auburn, a little bit different situation. They were probably expecting it a little bit more. I mean, I really can't tell you what the carry-on could have done or whatever to score a touchdown or whatever, but I just feel like he executed the same way. I thought we could have got a little bit more out of that play, but it is what it is.
John Whittle.
Yeah, Deshaun, do y'all view LSU as defending national champions, or do you view them as a 1-2 team that lost to Mississippi State and Missouri?
We view our opponents the same. They're definitely national champions, so you got to respect that. And it's gonna be, and it makes it that much more of a game, like that much more exciting. Just the fact that they just won a national championship, like it'll be nice to be the national championship team at home, and probably one of the nicest, best stadiums in all college football. So it'll be exciting.
Ben Bryner.
Deshaun, obviously you guys are still, pretty early in actually running this offense. And I wanted to ask you mentioned a little of Adam kind of teaching you guys some of the stuff, but how really settled do you guys feel you are with all of the sort of new run schemes?
I feel pretty good about it. Just like I said, we've been practicing for so long. Like we've been running these plays. Like it's nothing new for us. Like I mean, we might go out there and line up different, but I mean, we've had these new blocking schemes in for a while, and I'm starting to feel. I think me and Kevin are starting to get really comfortable in running this stuff. We're starting to understand gap. What do they call it? Gap responsibility for the defense, and I'm starting to understand that. I'm starting to understand double teams, and I mean, that's what it is. Big plays.
Take two more, David, then Rick.
Hey, Deshaun, looking ahead to next week, you guys will get a few days off because it's the bye. Are you planning to go home to Florida during that time?
Nah, I think I'm definitely not going home. Probably catch up on some schoolwork, get ahead, or probably just train, relax, something. I'm not going home though.
Last one to Rick Henry.
Deshaun, you mentioned getting an opportunity to play in Baton Rouge. In a normal year, it can be one of the most intimidating, rowdiest venues in college football. Are you a little disappointed you're going to miss out on that atmosphere on this trip? Or do you see that as, hey, that's going to be an advantage because they're not going to have as many fans in there?
A little bit of both, because, probably, as my time as a Gamecock, I probably will only get to play in that stadium one time. So, not having, like, full capacity fans, I mean, it'd be nice, but it is what it is at the end of the day. As long as we, go out there and execute and win, I'd be just as happy, I promise you.